Hey everybody, it's Tom from HID Projectors, and today we're going to spend some time talking about what makes an LED projector work inside of a headlight, what it is, kind of why you should consider one if you're considering one, and give you kind of a one-on-one or a basic class here on what it is we do. So I have a couple of 7-inch headlights here. This is the Classic, or the Expedition series that it's sometimes called. This is the Monster Stage 1. What we're going to talk about here pertains to just about any LED projector retrofit or LED projector headlight that we build. We're all most of the time using the exact same projector here, which I have here is our LX9 projector, and the optics and the information is all going to be the same. So first thing to talk about, and one of the most common questions we get is, does it matter if I paint them black? So I've got a chrome and silver set here, an all black set here. And the answer is no. It doesn't matter if you paint them black, purple, green, yellow, orange, chrome. There is no difference in performance when it comes to paint color. So the housing, which is this part of the headlight, the back part of the headlight, looks like a bowl. That's the house, the new home for the projector. It's a new mounting place. If you're doing a retrofit like we do on a lot of the Xteras or the Frontiers or an Excursion, for example, you take that beautiful chrome headlight and you could paint that all black. Now, typically that was the reflector where the bulb would reflect from a halogen setup and use that to direct the light onto the road. But now with a projector, we're taking all of that, all of those optics that were previously built into the housing, and those are no longer being used. So in its place comes a projector like this, and what that's doing is it's going to mount right about here with the shaft, in place of where the bulb would have gone, right? Sometimes we have to get creative on how we mount those. But this projector here has a built-in reflector of sorts. It's called a bowl. That's back inside here. If I can give you guys a quick peek, if you look right in there, it's a reflective chrome-based bowl, and inside there is the LED chip. So the LED chip inside the projector is what produces the light output, and inside this bowl, it's positioned in the optimal place to reflect the light out through the projector. Now once that light in here is harnessed and pushed forward, now you have the lens, and you can see the lens has a specific shape to it, right? Some are deeper, some are more narrow or more shallow, and those optics will all come into play as well. Some of these lenses have a blue tint on them, some of them are clear. This one does have a very slight blue tint. Again, all of that, it takes into account how you harness all of that extra light coming out of the projector and push it forward onto the road. The last piece of the puzzle is the cutoff shield, and that, if you look in here, is in the middle, and you can move it up and down. Do this with one hand. When the cutoff shield is in the up position, it is going to block the light output from blinding oncoming traffic. So if I can do this here, it's hard to do with one hand, guys. Here we go. There, see, now it's in the down position, or the on high beam position. When that cutoff shield moves down, I'll let it go in a second, see how it moves back up. When that's up, if you look really closely, you'll see a ledge higher on if you're facing the camera on the left hand side, and lower on the right hand side. That creates that Z pattern, or that jagged pattern, that allows the light to go up and over, so you're getting more light in the usable area of the road. You're not going to blind oncoming traffic. So that gives you the that's what prevents the glare from oncoming traffic. And then when you hit your high beam, the solenoid in here shoots down and gives you full use of the projector's optics and allows all of the light to project out in high beam mode. So that's why a projector is super effective on harnessing all that light and kind of focusing it on a laser beam into the road where you want it, and not up and scattered about, blinding oncoming traffic or going where you don't want it. That's the problem with an LED bulb and a reflector-based housing designed for a halogen bulb. That extra light that you get from the LED bulb overpowers the optics of that housing and scatters light. So what you're doing here, this is a sniper approach, a very focused approach, versus just a blinding, flooding approach from a brighter bulb in a housing that it was not designed for. So that's the biggest takeaway from this video. A projector, an LED projector in this case, will always outperform a reflector, an LED bulb in a reflector housing, right? Because we're able to take the light that you can produce from the LED chip and direct it optically where it needs to go. Cannot do the same thing with a reflector-based light. It just is not as effective. So I hope that helps. A lot of this stuff, again, we can cover off on different topics. We'll probably do a few more follow-up videos and talk about compatibility, things like that. But if you are considering performance-based upgrade and you want better lighting, but you also want to have safe lighting, you want performance and safety, that's what we specialize in here over at HID Projectors. We also make them look great, so you can get it all the things, form and function, right? Performance and style, aesthetics, and reliability and longevity all in one shot. So we're only doing the best quality parts that we have here. Been in the lighting game for 30 years, so we know a thing or two about some of this stuff. Happy to chat with you if you have questions. 716-662-3479. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.